back to Espresso here on SABC3, your feel-good breakfast show. Now, it's that time of the morning when we explore another really amazing table setting with our art director, Matana Katz, and we're using what is termed the color of the year. We're going to find out why in a little bit, but for now, we are going to work with the color Indigo, and Matana tells us why. Good morning, Matana. How are you?
Good, thanks. And how are you?
Good, good, thank you. Now, besides the fact that Watershed wrote about a girl, Indigo girl, why is the color indigo, which is beautiful in itself, such a special color?
So indigo, the color, is dark purpley blue,
yes,
and it's actually known to deepen one's mood.
Wow.
So it symbolizes and represents wisdom, self-awareness, and spiritual realization.
Okay.
So when you look at the color blue, that actually stimulates people's communications between each other and helps bring it to actually flow. Whereas indigo actually takes the blue inwards and works more within yourself and works with profound kind of insight and personal thought and instant understandings.
That's very nice to sit at a table where all of that is involved already.
Exactly.
Okay, so how did you bring this really beautiful table to life?
So when taking one color and actually making that your theme for your table, it's always best to work with tonal values and actually breaking the color a little bit with some light tones such as white, beige, and cream. So it actually allows your table to breathe, but still sticking to your main color as the focus of the table.
Okay.
So if you look at the china, it's always best to work with what you have at home, which I always like to say, encourage people to use what they have. So if you look at this pattern design, for example, this is a very common pattern found in old shops and antique stores and in new stores. So this is very easy to find. So working with something like this where you know it's accessible is always a great way to start, using what you have.
What's funny is I've seen you use this kind of themed plate before, and like you said, you can find it new as well. I recently bought them because I see they work so well with so many different themed tables as well.
They do. And that's the nice thing about it. You can take something you've used for this table and incorporate with a new theme for another table. So it's always great fun ideas. Height, always a great thing to have. Fresh flowers, all those different dimensions add a beautiful kind of feeling to the table, using other kind of tonal values, as I said before, such as little glass bottles and little pots. It really just adds to it. And same with the tablecloth. I've used two different kind of tonal values of indigo, broken it with a bit of white lace that helps tie into all the china, and then it comes together to create a really beautiful, playful, fun table.
Wow, now what I like the most, what stands out for me are these white roses. What have you done to get the tips of them that indigo color?
So myself and the team have actually painted the tops of the roses indigo.
You painted this? So you just like brushed it lightly.
Yeah.
Very, very nice, Matana. This is a very good idea. And of course, you don't only have to do that with indigo. You can use that in so many different ways as well. Okay, wonderful. And I'm sure anybody can put this table together, right?
It's doable. It's easy. Just use what you have, stick to your colors, your main theme, and there you have it.
Wonderful stuff. Well, thank you so much, Matana. I love every aspect of this table. Let's start with a base. Number one, the tablecloths, like you said, the different tones and the different kinds of materials that you used there as well. Everything, by the way, I think you would find in your home. And then, of course, every different concept on the table as well.
Exactly.
What I like about what you do is everything you find in your home, ornaments. Like, your grandmother has all of these things that you think, oh my goodness, who's ever going to use that? It's all making a comeback. That is what I love the most. And then the thing that stands out for me is what you can do with flowers, what you can do with roses, with a light little painting over here. So that's really, really awesome. Thank you so much, Matana. You can find all of these things on Espresso's website as well, all of these little DIY tricks that Matana's taught us, and incorporate this in your home. Use these things. Bring out those old things. Matana likes to use classic elements, right? A little bit of rustic, a little bit of... so that's very nice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Once again, Graham is with the legendary and awesome US Fundivestas, and they're eating up a storm. I hope they leave some for us. Graham?